Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today, work on the Mustang Ii. Here's the fuel tank. I'm just waiting on a grommet for the breather. And then just finishing up some stuff on the interior. I take the heater core out. But I got the dash put back in, everything works, all the lights, headlight switch. So now I just gotta pull the glove box and then get to the heater core, which is right there. Got the glove box taken out, so I get to the heater box, got that pulled. That was definitely a fun one. But yeah, it's over there. It had a pound of leaves in it. I mean, that thing was packed. So I got that all cleaned up. And now I just gotta go up to the parts store, get some heater hose lines, and then put it all back together, throw it back in the car. The breather grommet came in for the fuel tank, so I'll get that put in today. And then I just got to make an appointment at the exhaust shop, get that done, and then order some shocks. Probably while I'm up at the parts store, get those ordered because I don't think they'll have any in for this car. But get those ordered so I can get those thrown on. The reason why I had to pull the heater box out instead of just being able to pull the core itself is because right here, the way they designed the box is you can't slide the heater core out without pulling the whole unit out because the holes are so small. I don't even think you could get the radiator hose, the heater core hoses out. So that's the reason why I had to pull the whole unit. So I'm gonna do a quick time lapse on it of it getting put back in the car, and then I'll jack the car up and get the fuel tank in. All right, it's in there. I just gotta adjust that over there and get it in. Hook that little vent piece back up and the wiring and the cables. My GoPro is about ready to die. So I'm gonna charge it up and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's all done. But yeah, the glove box is back in and the heater core is back in, heater box is back in, that's all buttoned up. All right, the fuel tank is in. That was a nightmare, a little bit of a nightmare, because I guess the Mustang II's had like a little reserve tank that's set right here, and it was a plastic tank. I took it out, so it's like a 3-piece filler neck, and every time I tried to put that one in, that little other filler neck piece would slide into the tank. But it's in now, and it was full of black widow webs. The best thing to put your hand into. Anyways, that's it for today. Hey everybody, it's the next day. I got the shocks for the Mustang II in. So they come out of the car like this. They bolt in at the bottom like a normal shock, but at the top they have this bracket you gotta unbolt to get the nut on. So I'll roll underneath there and show you guys what I'm talking about. It's weird, but it's a Mustang II. So yeah, it bolts up into that pocket right there, as you can see, like it is on that side. So yeah, just gotta clean up some of that rust on that bracket, and I'll hit it with some black, call it good, and then get the shocks thrown back in. All right, so I got the driver's side front shock put in. I had to use the jack and put a little bit of pressure just right here on the lower control arm. It just helps when you go and replace it with the new shock, because it actually, you just have to lift it a little bit just so you get the tip of the new shock in. That way you're not trying to struggle, trying to push it up in there and stuff. It just helps. So yeah, that's done. Now I just got to check to see if these bushings I got from my Mustang will work on this one. Hopefully they will. That way I can replace those, and pretty much everything in the back will be all nice and buttoned up, and everything in the front